Hey guys, what's going on? Scott here at the Furries channel, just coming at you with another video, and today we're doing some more McFarlane. Like I said in the last video before, more McFarlane. I know it's kind of wild. I just, like I said before, McFarlane's coming out with what looks like a few bangers, and I'm like, well, maybe I'm going to build up my DC shelf a little more than I thought. So this one is one that I'm not like super, like just a super fan of. I did like the Shazam movie that came out, the first one. The second one I never finished watching. I've got like maybe halfway through it. I was still kind of invested in watching it, but it was like every time I tried to watch it, I had to do something. So, but that's enough being said about that. Let's check it out. All right, here we are, guys. We have classic looking Shazam, and on the box, as you can see on the back here, we have some old school looking Shazam artwork. It says Shazam, Power of Shazam. So that's kind of all it says back there on the back. On the side, Shazam, Shazam, Power of Shazam. This one doesn't have a number. I guess the only ones that really get the numbers are the collector edition ones, I guess. I don't know. I'm not as knowledgeable about that kind of stuff. So, and just looking in the box here, all we have is a pair of hand, the stands, and the card. This one was one that popped up at Target. I just walked in, there it was. Scanned it with my phone. It was like $24.99. I was like, that's a pretty good deal, even though we're coming up short with the goodies. Usually they're $27.99, but this one and another one I picked up there, they both rang up for $24.99, which was pretty cool. But enough yik yakking running my suckers. Let's go ahead and pop this one open. All right, guys, we got Shazam out of the box, and this one, he was tied in there pretty good. Like I said, though, when we were looking at the box, we got some flight hands, which I'm holding those upside down there, or that one. Then we got our stand, and unfortunately, we got a character that can fly, but we didn't get a flight stand. So McFarlane has been coming up really short on the flight stands with some of these other figures. The card we have here, pretty long little breakdown here, or it's called a data file. It says Shazam, Power of Shazam, real name Billy Batson. The Power of Shazam, graphic novel and pivotal story in Captain Marvel's history, retells Billy Batson's origins as his transformation into the hero Captain Marvel, later known as Shazam. It delves into the circumstance of his father's death, his uncle's treachery, and his subsequent journey to the Rock of Eternity, where he receives the powers of Shazam. The graphic novel also introduces Fawcett City, and its supporting characters include Mary Batson, who later becomes Mary Marvel. Wow, pretty interesting. So that is, like I said, even on the back of the box, some old school looking Shazam artwork. And just looking at the figure itself, if you got the old school Superman busting out of the chains figure, I forgot what that one was called, but it kind of has that same kind of face build with the real blocky kind of face, kind of like that old Dick Tracy art back in the day. But one thing, just feeling this figure compared to other McFarlane figures, it feels hefty, like just a thick figure, and just, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like a good feeling figure in your hands. Doesn't have those skinny little bald ankles, which he's been getting pretty good about not doing that anymore. Pretty much all the typical articulation, pin, double jointed, toe bend as usual. We got the cloth cape with the wires in it. It's got like, I guess what would almost be like little magic emblems, but they're not really much of emblems. They're like little X's. But the cape looks really good. It's really short, which I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be, at least from the comic book. It's got a cool little plastic piece here for like his little necklace thing there. I don't know, overall, just feeling the figure. Like I said, I'm not like a huge Shazam fan, but this figure feels really good. Like, he's not stiff. He's pretty loosey-goosey in the shoulders. The ab joint isn't too bad. It's not too loose, but it's loose enough to get some movement out of it. And his feet are pretty big, where I think he'll stand pretty good on his own without the stand. And then I say that, and I can't get him to stand. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get him to... Okay, maybe not. Okay, we need a flight stand. All right, well, that's not happening. So we'll go ahead and try the stand here and see how that's going to work. And as I picked this one up, I was kind of thinking, I was like, well, this is kind of a classic superhero, Shazam. I think it'd go good with that Green Lantern, the Scott guy. I can't remember his name. What was his name? Anyways, I can't remember. It's that classic Green Lantern. That'd be kind of a good little setup deal with Shazam, I think. I don't know. Might be a new shelf to build up. He might just go on the shelf with my Justice League. And like I said in the last video, we had that Wonder Woman. And we'll be able to build out that Justice League a little bit better. I know a lot of people missed out on that figure. So, but yeah, guys, I don't know. This is pretty good. This is pretty cool. I like it a lot. It just feels really good. And I was a little skeptical about the face sculpt, which it really isn't that bad. It's just kind of that old school kind of artwork. So yeah, I gotta say, man, this Shazam is pretty good, pretty cool. So no like lightning effects with it, which I don't really need it. I mean, some people that like to really do some business on their shelf might be like, you know, I wouldn't mind having that too. So, but yeah, that's definitely a pickup, guys. Just comment down below what you think. Did you get this Shazam? Are you a Shazam fan? And if you are or aren't, just let me know down below. And if you could, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll see you later, man.
Come on, players, stop hating. Stop hating. Start participating. Start participating, star. Come on, twinkle, twinkle, baby. Twinkle, twinkle.